I get that sack, bet Brody make the bill. I be doing shows, take over the hotels. But most of my shit only made for the real. The gang of guys who really did them drills.
Rappers that are very distinct and unusual is what keep this strenuous world of rapping growing so vast. There are very few rappers that are one of a kind, and there are so many that are alike. When you hear someone rap, you can get a sense of how distinct or common they really are. This phenomenon has baffled so many for years. You can tell which rappers are separating themselves by style or technique. This is usually a natural occurrence. It's sad that these characters in life are often so hated that they rarely get to display their true talents before someone erases them. I said this before, when you are extremely talented in a particular field, you are most likely going to struggle through life in some type of way. We all are human. But you know, we all have our strengths and weaknesses. But in life, it's about balance. You have to actually know how to use your strengths, because humans are better at hating someone than they are loving someone. Having people envy you or have this much hate towards you can ultimately become fatal.
We play for keeps. The whole hood know me. No new niggas, they ain't on the block, making go out tryna feed the team. Got a motherfucking job, no circle. Big 30 hanging out, no curve. One call, yeah, Booga gon' murk. Sneak this, man, that's gon' hurt. Oh yeah, we taking shit. Steady running from the Jason shit. When we reach the top, we can stop doing this basic shit. Cause I ride or die for my niggas. I get crucified for my niggas. You ain't never see a one-on-one, fuck boy. The whole squad gon' get you. These niggas so phony though. They act like your homie though. So they see some bands, but it ain't some mans, he just feel like Romeo. And I'm still by the corner store. Fuck all this rapping, bro. You might think it's a concert, ain't gonna be young hurt, cause we clapping ho. Now roll that dope shit. On the block we smoking shit. And niggas die cause the cops come quick, motherfucking doctor shit. It's one thing I never did, and that's love a bitch. Cause I'm drilling sick. I only love my clique. My OG
told me to slow down. I see op and me get blow down.
You know, this was back when I was the lean man. Like, I was the lean man. I ain't do shit. I sold lean and weed, so I was the lean man. But I drunk that shit a lot. This before it was even hot like that. And LA just walked up to me like, bro, so you don't be wanting to sell that shit and make no money? Ooh. I'm like, yeah, bro. But I'll be like, I got it, so I be drinking in this shit. Like, hey, like, don't trip, bro. One day I'm gonna have all that shit. Drink, cars, everything. We gonna be there. And you know what I'm saying? And I felt him when he said that, so it was like to lose him and just be like, I think about that shit all the time. Like, then I had LA in front of me, and LA be like, man, one day I'm gonna have all that shit, bro. Lean, cars, cribs, whatever. We gonna be there. I'm gonna be a star. And for them fuck ass niggas to take him like that, and that's the crazy part. If he never got shot the first time, that second bullet wouldn't have did that to him. He got shot in the same artery, you know what I'm saying? Twice. And it's just like, it was really a leg shot that killed him. It's just unfortunate, but it's always in God's plan, so I don't question him. I never questioned him. This shit just was unfortunate, but
man, that's this shit. Long live LA though. Definitely.
LA Capone was one of the best rappers that I have heard to come out of Chicago. His style of rap was so unorthodox that when he started rapping, he made you want to listen more. He didn't bend or fold to the quintessential style of modern rap, and that's one of the reasons why the world took a liking to him.
Hey, what a phone at? Let me hear that shit. I just put, you know. There's some shooters in my clip. Rondo, let's go do a hit. I'm back to empty half the clip, but you just lay low when a dip. You know they always be running, I'ma catch them every rip. He talking sick, his vocal toys.
This way.
He can't run from the hollow tips.
Can't rap for me. A lot of niggas won't rap for me.
I gotta keep anything on the side of me. Try to look at the time, I'm blinding me. Them Glocks, that's my cup of tea. He shoot shit, so it's wanna fuck with me. 30 clip, you can see what a buckle be. And I'm a savage, so don't put the trust in me. Everything in the back, load the 50 up. Can't like, won't like, keep the 50 tucked. And everywhere we go, they remember us. In your block.
Nigga, no old block gon' set it up. 300 more block gon' set it up. We ride with the windows up. I better never be cooked with them.
I got a homie named Mac.
He'll line you up. One false moon and the nine is up.
Fuck all money, let's be climbing up.
You wanna fuck me, you wanna try.
LA Capone was surely something significant. He told his story creatively enough that he became popular from it. The way he delivers his anecdotal poetry. This showed us that he wanted to be unconnected to this indistinguishable way of rap. Sad to say that his shoot up to stardom will quickly be destroyed by his cold-hearted gang-banging lifestyle, like so many other talented rappers that came from Chicago. From his distinguished word choice to his unconventional way of delivering his raps, he was a very pronounced artist.
And like Leonard, and I think his name Butter, but I know his mother.
Okay.
His mother is Denise, and she was my neighbor for years.
Okay.
We grew up together, like
right
down the hall from each
You
other.
talking about FBG Butter?
Is he light skinned?
Yes.
Yeah, and he lit. Yes.
He ain't with Lil J and the
Yes. Yes.
So they
Him
knew
and
each other?
Leonard used to sit side by side and they car seats on my mama's kitchen table as babies, and that's what I'm saying. And they grew up and they didn't even know each other. You know, I remember them having a fight with each other, and me coming looking for Leonard because somebody told me he had a fight after school, and then I see him and he was looking all roughed up, so I pulled up on him and I was like, as soon as I pulled up, I was like, I know you. I know your mom. And I'm like, what's your name? And he was like, Buck. I said, Denise, your mom name.
Born September 18th, 1996, the only son to Deborah Morris and the middle child of 4 sisters. He played football at his elementary school and were the number 7. They weren't that bad, taking home a couple of championships along the way. He enjoyed women, kicking it with the homies, and most of all, he loved cereal, most commonly Cinnamon Toast Crunch. He was known for joking and just having a good time. Being that he was raised up in that street life, he was shot at an early age. He was 16 when he got shot, but he survived. And after this incident, he started focusing completely on his rap career. So he started hitting the studio more often by any means necessary. He grew up in the cold-hearted streets of Chicago, where you are more likely to join a gang than go to college. Leonard Anderson, aka L.A. Capone, was exceptionally smart and gaudy. He did something that most young kids with his same upbringing didn't do, and that is graduate from high school.
Why you do that? Don't do that shit to me, boy.
It was September the 26th, 2013. Gang wars in Chicago is on the rise. Someone that was clicked up with who 600 was beefing with at the time found out that L.A. Capone was at the studio, so they gave the location to the ops. They were on 70th and Stony Island when a couple of men by the name of Miko Buchanan, Michael Mays, and 17-year-old Saki Hardy Johnson walked up to L.A. Capone before they started firing 4 shots, hitting L.A. Capone in his lower back and thigh. According to the police reports, they were in 2 cars. One car was tailing the other car that held the shooters. L.A. Capone was rushed to the hospital. After a couple lengthy surgeries, he died from the loss of blood. When the doctors told the grandmother his mother was just getting to the hospital, she heard the grandmother scream, and that's when she knew her son was probably dead. The family was devastated. Fast forward to today, Miko Buchanan was sentenced to 45 years in prison for the murder of L.A. Capone. In an interview with 16 Shot on Visuals, T600 said L.A. Capone was set up. That's crazy. Tay also did something very generous for his homie. He bought a billboard for L.A. Capone in his honor. That shows you that L.A. Capone was a real one to his boys.
They done woke the savage up. The ops riding, so I gotta keep the cannon up. It's funny that he mentioned it, I guess I am nuts. Last zoo, keep up, cause folks is an animal. Now keep up, your bitch, we need her. Only 13, watching them putting the keys up. The Deuce 5 made home.
And until next time, stay tuned for the next documentaries on Dat Knock Design. And don't forget to vote for rapper A or rapper B. Thank you.
In front of the stove, you want a display, but you already know. If I want something, I snatch it and go. In a dispute, grab the ratchet and blow. A nigga head off, leg off, in the getaway car sped off. Right. In the obituaries, the very next day, a bunch of names gon' get read off. Sure. Silence of
so there ain't nothing to say. Yeah, fail, then I recover, but still, I'm undiscovered. Yeah, first people down me, now they surround me, and I just feel like I'm cluttered. All of these problems for suckers, but my main problem's I'm stubborn. I make it hot in summer. My flow causes sunburn. Lost it, but I'm so thankful. Need to tell God that I'm thankful. Don't know why love is so painful, cause all these people unfaithful.